Hi, it's Janie, and I am going to talk to you today about tips and strategies on how to make this all work. So, I've got to go back and share a little bit of my story with you. When I first decided now is the time to take my health back, I thought, how in the world am I ever going to make this work? You see, I work 40 hours a week outside the home, and I kept giving myself excuses about how am I going to fit this in? What am I going to eliminate from my real life in order to make all of this work? But I decided it was important enough to me that I was just going to figure it out. I was tired of just surviving, and I was ready to thrive. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm a real visual person, and so what helps me is to have a game plan in front of me, something that I can refer to, something that I can create routine from. And so for me, these challenge groups were awesome because there was just a play by play. Did you drink your water? Did you get your sleep? How did you do with your meal prep? Did you get your workout in? And all of those have really helped me. But in order to do that, I had to sit down and first figure out, okay, what is it that I am currently doing? Well, I leave the house early in the morning. And so was I going to be able to get up earlier than I had been in order to get my workout in? And I decided, no, that wasn't going to work because I have my quiet time, my devotional time, and those were all important to me, and I was not going to give them up. So I work out after work. But has that been easy? No, my work shift changed, and so I was getting off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, but now I don't get off until 5, and I have a longer commute. Excuses could catch in and come about, but I have been determined that part of my game plan was that when I walk through the front door, I put everything away, I change my clothes, and then I come down and push play, and that has worked really well. So maybe you're saying, okay, well, that's great. Well, what about your meal prep? Well, thank goodness I have my own personal chef. Rodney does all of our cooking for us. But in saying that, though, part of my game plan and part of my strategy is that we prepare enough for dinner so that I will have leftovers that I can take for lunch the following day. And to take it one step further, I go ahead after dinner and I put all my cute little containers together for my lunch for the following day. But a big part of all of this, part of my strategy and part of the tip that I want to give to you is the accountability piece. That is critical. Ultimately, we are all accountable to ourselves. These groups are great because you are accountable to yourself, but you're accountable to the group for posting and that sort of thing. But the accountability is a huge piece. That's a huge tip. Having a routine. Some people do not do well with routine, but I do really well with routine because I know what's coming next. It's sort of like brushing your teeth, right? You know when you're going to brush your teeth every day. And so part of the routine for me is to fit all of these other things in and have them become part of my habit and part of my routine. And I am a creature of habit. How has this helped? Well, one of the things that I did in order to try and create this routine is I had to create a picture in my mind of what I wanted my day to look like, but I also wanted to create a picture in my mind of why it was that I was doing what I wanted to do. And here is a little picture. It's a collage that I created, and this is my why. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I want to have more time. I want to be healthy for my husband. We have a grandson right there. There's Skylar, and I want to be around for him. So those were huge motivational strategies as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. So my question, I guess, to you would be too, do you have short-term goals and do you have long-term goals? If you don't, I highly recommend that because then you can refer back to those. That's a huge tip that I learned, is to be able to picture in my mind why I'm doing what I'm doing and how exactly I'm going to get there. And if goal setting is something that you're not comfortable with, or maybe you've never really done it before, talk to either Coach Mary or to Coach Stacy or to me, and we will be able to help you figure it out. So figure it out, figure all of this out, figure your routine out. what is going to work best for you. We're all different. I'm a visual person. I'm a list person. I love to check stuff off the list, and I do real well with that type of a routine. Maybe that doesn't work for you, but find whatever works for you and put it into action, and then keep going. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.